Thank you for joining me for this help clip, Initial Orders and Initial Rewards. I'm going to just take you through a couple of things that should help you as you're submitting your initial order at the troop level by March 1st at 11:59 p.m. and your service unit folks will have access until March 3rd at 11:59 p.m. So let's go ahead. I'm going to share my screen with you and show you what we have going on in there. So I am, actually let me back up to the dashboard so I can show you where to go. So within eBuddy, you're going to log in and it's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to click on Initial Order and it'll pull up your troop. And this is actually one of my troops that doesn't have active girls in it, so I don't have any digital cookie, but I'll show you about that in a second. So you can see here I've already received the cards from these girls and I've input their orders and I've got Isabel M's card here. So I'm going to click on her name and you'll see this little row come up down here at the bottom. Once that pops up, you're going to fill in according to the above rows. So the first row is Council Gift of Caring cookies. She actually got the 6 boxes for the patch, and then she had 10 Savannah Smiles, 25 trefoils, 35 Do-si-dos, 50 Samoas, 20 Rah-Rahs, 10 Tagalongs, 65 Thin Mints, and no toffees because our troop didn't have those. So once that's all in there, make sure you double check these numbers, and if you've added up the card, which is always a good practice to go through and add everything up, just check the number that it's looking correct, 221, that's what I have here. So you're going to click OK, and then you'll see that it adds the numbers above. Now, if you have girls that are participating with Digital Cookie and they have digital cookie orders that are girl delivery, you need to find out from the parent what cookies are needed for those orders. So I'm going to actually pull up another random girl, her information, a girl who has some digital cookie orders. Oh, just kidding, hold on. So before you get out of there, make sure you always hit save. As you can see, I had my window pop up there. So you click your save there. And let me go to this other troop and show you a digital cookie order. Right. And in order to see that, you have to click into the girl orders. So click into your girl orders tab. You can see here that we have a couple of girls. I'm going to show you Adeline's. And you'll see here it says DOC deliver with DLVR, DOC ship, and then you'll see DOC donate. Now the ship and donate ones you don't need to worry about. You can see here that there's boxes put in. But any of these ones that have zeros, you need to find out from the parent what boxes of cookies are needed for those. You can have a general idea. Obviously $20, that means that they ordered 5 boxes of cookies. So you'll know that there's 5 boxes of cookies, but you just don't know what variety. And so if you can, have the parents go on their digital cookie site and see what's available, what they have to have for their customers, and add that to their initial order. So you'll make sure that you add that into those numbers you put in on the initial order tab. Now, if you don't have your parents submitting things correctly to you, you're going to click, oh, not your sales report. Sorry, my little thing's in my way. Reports. And there's a DOC orders by girl right here. So if you click on that, you can see this kind of thing, but really I recommend if you can just do the Excel document. It pulls it down here and you'll see it popped up in mine. And let me go ahead and share that screen with you now that it's popped up. All right. So you'll see here this report, and you can see the girl's name. Scroll down here, and then you can see what cookies were requested. So you can see, for instance, that delivered one, the first line there, we need to put those cookies in eBuddy. So you'll see it was 1 Savannah Smile, 1 Tagalong, and 3 Thin Mints. And see, that's our 5 packages I was talking about just a moment ago. So this is a great report. You can have your parents help you by hopefully doing the work on the front end. But if you're a little worried about that, you can just run the DOC orders by girl report, click on that Excel, it'll export it, you'll see it all here. And this is fantastic because then if you want to, you can go ahead and just click on these shipped ones and you're welcome to either hide them. I would just hide them so then you've got them there if you need to refer back. And if you hide, then once you see here, you can see just the ones you need to order so you can total them easily. And anything that you see donated, don't worry about totaling those. Those are just virtual boxes. It's like the council gift of caring where the cookies don't come to you. It just is paid for, and then the council takes care of distributing those at the end of the cookie program. So hopefully that helps you with that. And so once you've gotten everything settled, I'm going to go ahead and take you back to my screen with my my girls and submitting their order. So we'll go back to eBuddy. Troop 999. All right, so let's go back to our initial order tab. Got everything in there. I made sure I had no digital cookies that I needed to input. I'm going to go ahead and say, all right, I've got everything here. And if you watch the booth tutorial, which is available, you can see why I put in these boxes down here. So click on the little pop-up link that'll take you to that if you haven't watched it yet. So once you know that you've gotten everything put together and it's all correct, you can click save one more time if you want to be safe. But you can only submit once to your service unit. So go ahead, and if you're ready, which I'm ready, I have double and triple checked everything, I'm going to click submit order. And it'll tell you initial order submission okay. Please go to your delivery tab and specify your delivery options. So you can actually click on this delivery tab and say, okay, perfect. I know I'm going to be picking up 148 cases. So that can help you plan as you're figuring out if you need other parents to help, if you have a big enough vehicle. So you can say, okay, who's picking up your cookies? Someone from my troop. And then will you be picking up for more than one troop? Most of the time you're going to click no, but if you do have more than one troop, you can click yes and put the numbers on there. And then once you have all that information in there, you can click on submit my info and it'll say your delivery info is updated. And this just helps your service unit person to know what's going on. And also, while you're in there putting that initial order in, don't forget you need to go in and see if you need to submit any rewards. So go ahead and click on that rewards tab. As you can see here, initial rewards order, click fill out. And you may want to ask your girls who have reached the pre-order rewards level, which are 150, 216, and 300. And you can see here, all of my girls in that troop, they're all getting something. So what you would do is you would click on edit all. It's loading. And that's the easiest way to go through them all. If you want to go through one at a time, you're welcome to click on each girl's name. I just do edit all. So I asked my girls beforehand. I had 3 of my girls wanted the charm. I had 1 that wanted the pewter. And then you can see none of these other girls need anything. You can scroll through and you'll see where you need to make a selection. You'll click submit all girl orders. And then once you do that, you're going to go ahead and just check. Okay, everything is green here. Nothing else needs to be selected. And then if you notice here, we've got 4 CEO patch pins, 4 of the initial order rewards at 216. 1 girl got an apron. And because the troop had a per girl average, the girls who sold had an average of over 225. They each get a clipboard, the girls who are participating in the sale. So you go ahead and once you made sure everything is correct, you'll click submit reward order. And then it'll pop up. It says reward submitted up there. And then if you need to change anything, you certainly can. You just have to click edit all again and then submit the reward again to make sure it's done completely. So I hope this has helped you as we're going through this process. I really look forward to hearing great things, and hopefully everyone's doing really well and everything's going great. I hope that as you have questions, you'll reach out to your service unit product manager. And of course, just as a reminder, make sure you have everything in by March 1st at 11:59 p.m. If you need help or need to adjust something, if you submitted an order early, you can reach out to your service unit person even before then and say, I clicked the submit button, I meant to click save, and they can help unsubmit that. Or you can send an email to cookies@gsmw.org if you need help with that yourself. Thanks so much for all you're doing. Really look forward to having a fantastic cookie program and getting those initial orders in. Thanks for watching. Take care.